To make a toast in Italian, you can either say brindare or fare un brindisi. Now, the custom of celebrating by drinking has very ancient roots. It probably came from the ritual of drinking to the gods in ancient Rome and Greece during banquets. Nowadays, we make a toast as a sign of good wishes and celebration. So, from celebrating birthdays and anniversaries and weddings, here are 4 expressions to say cheers in Italian, plus some crucial tips for avoid making a social faux pas. To help you practice, make sure you download your free PDF cheat sheet for all the phrases and examples in this lesson. Just click on the link in the description below this video. Sei pronto? Iniziamo! So, how do you say cheers in Italian? Number 1, we have salute. Saying salute is by far the most popular way to say cheers in Italian. Salute literally means health. It can also be used in a variety of situations in both formal and informal contexts. It is a very versatile word, and it can be used as a sort of blessing after someone sneezes. Attenzione! Don't confuse this word with saluti though. This means greetings or regards, and it is only used in formal contexts. Coming in at number 2 is alla salute. A common variation to salute is alla salute, which literally means to the health. Like salute, it can be used in several situations. Coming in at number 3 is alla tua, alla vostra, alla nostra. In the same way that we've seen with the previous phrases, another way to say cheers in Italian is by using alla tua, literally to yours, which is a shortened version of alla tua salute, literally to your health, which is the equivalent of the English here's to you when addressing one person. This phrase changes to alla vostra salute when you're toasting to more than one person, and to alla nostra salute when you include yourself in it. Here's to us. You can also add other words and say beviamo alla nostra. Let's drink to us. Coming in at number 4 is chin chin, a very common phrase that you'll hear in Italian households during a toast, especially during informal contexts, is chin chin. Now, this phrase comes from the Chinese ching ching, which was a friendly and informal greeting that was exported to European ports by sailors and traders. Over time, this greeting underwent changes until it was adopted by the Italian language as a way to say cheers. What also increased the popularity of saying chin chin was the fact that the onomatopoeic sound resembled the clinking of glasses at the moment of toasting. Here's how to say cheers in Italian on special occasions. Now, the act of toasting is a sign of celebration and good wishes. It is an essential part of the festive season, especially at summer and New Year's, and also for weddings and other important events. There are specific phrases that you can use to say cheers in Italian for these occasions throughout the year. Let's take a look. What do you say at Christmas? Well, besides the traditional auguri, meaning best wishes, which fits for a variety of situations including Christmas, an appropriate phrase that goes with toasting at Christmas is Buon Natale, Merry Christmas. When midnight comes and the new year officially kicks in, raise your glass and say Buon anno nuovo, or Felice anno nuovo, Happy New Year. Or again, you can say auguri. Some common phrases uttered at weddings when making a toast in Italian are Viva gli sposi, hooray to the bride and groom. Congratulazioni, congratulations. Viva l'amore, long live love. Here are some other phrases and expressions to use during other celebrations. You can say auguri or buon compleanno, happy birthday, when celebrating someone's birthday, and say buon anniversario, happy anniversary, to celebrate a romantic milestone. Okay, here are 6 rules of etiquette to follow during Italian celebrations. Here's a fun fact. The custom of toasting with glasses dates back to the Middle Ages. At that time, there was a custom of having one's glasses vigorously touched so that a few drops of one's own drink would end up in the glasses of others. This ritual, therefore, served to ensure that no one's drink was being poisoned and that nobody was trying to kill them. Today, toasting rules vary from country to country, according to traditions and local customs. Italy has its own rules and superstitions when it comes to raising a glass too. In Italian tradition, if you receive an invitation from your Italian friend to attend their party, make sure to follow their lead so you don't get disapproving looks or accidentally do something that attracts bad luck. It must be said, however, that some of these rules might be occasionally overlooked when the context is very informal, but are certainly followed when it is a formal setting. To find out more about Italian superstitions, watch this video here. Here is what the galateo, that is the Italian etiquette or set rules of good manners to be followed when in the company of others, tells us about the correct way to toast in Italian. Number 1. Water is a big no-no. According to Italian etiquette, toasting with water is bound to bring bad luck, and no one wants that, right? The same goes for empty glasses. It is believed to bring bad luck too. Make sure you always have something in your glass, not water, when you raise it to say cheers. Number 2, the dinner host always initiates the toast. It is common practice for il padrone di casa, the host, to initiate a toast by raising his or her bicchiere, glass, and saying a few words to the guests. It shouldn't be a long speech though, just a few words to say thank you are enough. Number 3, don't clink glasses. Now, it's not considered polite in Italy to clink your glass with silverware to get the attention of the other guests and to start your speech. Standing up once everyone's been served and pointing to your glass towards the center of the table will be enough to let people know that a toast is about to begin, and they will naturally become quiet. Number 4, don't cross your arms. Similarly, you should avoid movements and crossing arms when making a toast. Simply raise your glass and address the toast to each guest. Number 5, you don't need to make eye contact. Even though it's gradually becoming part of Italian custom to look at each other in the eye when making a toast, this is actually a Northern European tradition and you don't need to follow it in Italy. Coming in at number 6, tap the bottom of your glass on the table. When you raise your glass to say salute in Italian before taking a sip, make sure you tap the bottom of your glass on the table or a hard surface. The origin of this custom seems to be a kind of thank you gesture that was part of the gentleman's code of honor, who wanted to recognize and value the work of innkeepers in the osterie or taverns. Nowadays, it is also believed that failing to do this will negatively affect your sex life. To learn more about Italian superstitions that Italians actually live by, watch this video here. To practice what you've learned in this lesson, make sure you download your free cheat sheet, which I've linked to in the description below. Enjoyed this lesson? Got a trip coming up or want to communicate with your Italian partner or relatives in Italian? Now you can learn Italian with my unique 80-20 method. Just visit intrepiditalian.com where you'll find my popular online self-paced video courses used by thousands of students around the world. In the meantime, master how to conjugate Italian verbs by watching this video here, and how to wish someone happy birthday in Italian the proper way with this video here. A presto! Ciao!